Adrian Manning feels lucky to be alive with his family on their horse farm after being diagnosed with stage 3 rectal cancer last July. He's been fighting 2 different battles, one to try to save his life.
When we first got the devastating news, of course, we were really upset.
And the other battle has been with the city of Newport News for workers' compensation.
From day one, we were told, you have this presumption coverage. Should something happen to you, we're going to take care of you. And then when that day came for me, it was like, well, we got to look at it.
Adrian and others like State Senator John Cosgrove believe his cancer was directly connected to his 17 years with the department.
They are exposed to much more danger just in the atmosphere in which they work. Not just the flames, but it's the fumes and the toxins and the carcinogens that are part of that environment every day.
Adrian continued to work, but used up his sick time and personal leave while undergoing 2 rounds of chemotherapy, radiation, and surgeries. He believed he met all of the requirements for workers' compensation. But court documents Adrian provided us show the city of Newport News disputed that his cancer was caused from his job and denied his claim. Adrian got an attorney and went to the Workers' Compensation Commission and won. The city then filed an appeal and lost. Then filed another appeal, but rescinded it.
I was called into a meeting with my chief and the HR director and was advised that they were accepting the claim and we would be moving forward from that date.
After a year and 3 months, some relief. Adrian loves his job, praised his current chief and department, but says there is a misconception when you get sick.
Not only are you fighting for your health, your life, you're also fighting for your job and worried about how your family's going to make it if something happens to you.
I feel that Mr. Manning was not treated properly or fairly or compassionately by the city, and I think that needs to stop.
This lawmaker has been fighting to change the law to increase the number of cancers on the list that qualifies firefighters for workers' compensation. He says he got involved with Adrian's case and tried to help.
I talked to the mayor of Newport News, and they just basically had a talk to the hand mentality on this. And it made me pretty angry, to be honest with you.
News 3 has repeatedly reached out to the city of Newport News. They have refused to answer any questions about Adrian's case or give any explanation from their standpoint. They did provide statistics regarding firefighter workers' comp, saying in the last 5 years, about 13.5% of claims were denied.
This is not just a me situation or a my family situation. This potentially affects every first responder in the state of Virginia. And we're trying to use my situation to spread the word.
Spread the word that firefighters are at a higher risk for cancer, need to monitor their health closely, and make sure they know their rights and how to protect themselves and their families. In Newport News, I'm Margaret Cavanaugh, News 3.